Hi, how's everyone doing? My name is Thomas. I am an employee with Planet Automotive. Currently we have Planet Hyundai, Planet Honda, and Genesis of Golden all under the same organization. And we are going to find out a little bit more today about the Genesis G70. It's the brand new 2022 model. And with us to help me out, I'm not really the expert. We have our salesperson over here, Ray. Ray, you want to give us a little bit of your background on Genesis, maybe just how long you've been selling for them, or anything pertaining to Genesis, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. My name is Ray. I'm one of the experienced Genesis manager here. I've been with Genesis for the past 8 months. I have prior experience selling Hyundai. Personally, I have owned a couple of Genesis, so I'm a big fan, and also have a great passion and love the brand itself. So.
Really? You have I think Bryn actually was telling me earlier you have a G70 yourself.
I do have a G70. It's a prior model version for this one, so I have the 2020, and this is going to be the 2021.
That's awesome. Is there any big changes from the older models? I guess, is there any recent additions in this 2022?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so some of the upgrades that Genesis did, they redesigned the entire vehicle. They changed the front grille, also redesigned the back of the car just to make it a little bit more muscular, more sportier. Also gives you a lot more options that weren't available on the prior brand before.
Yeah, I know the body style is all new, but I got to say the first thing that catches my eye is probably these headlights, man.
The headlights. On the Genesis, which is nice, is the high definition headlights. One of my favorite features. Also comes with a high beam assist too as well. So while you're driving at night, a lot of that way you'll be able to see where you're going on the vehicle. A couple of things that stand out to me when they first came out with the Genesis is how they mounted the sensors in the front bumper and also in the rear bumper too as well. And that helps to detect objects that are placed directly in front of the vehicle. This one, pretty much all of our Genesis come equipped with a Genesis standard safety features. And what that includes is like your blind spot detection, your lane keep assist, your forward collision. And as you come to the front of the vehicle right here, behind this, we have our forward collision sensor. So while you're driving, and also work with your adaptive cruise control too as well. And this work in conjunction with the laser technology that's built in the mirror, so it detects the white lines on the roads when you're driving.
Cool. That's awesome.
As we come to the side of the vehicle right here, these are going to be on the 19-inch wheels. Yeah. Even though this one is the Sport Advance, it doesn't have the Brembo brakes, but on the Sport Prestige 3.3, that's also an option too as well, where they have the Brembo brakes installed right there in different color, which really kind of make the car, give it a better sportier look when you look at it.
Yeah, I like the finish on these too. Is that like a carbon fiber rim on that?
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, it gives it a nice aesthetic just with the whole thing.
One nice thing that I'm a car geek, so one thing I really like about this car is the vent that it has right here. And what that vent does, it helps to keep the noise inside of the vehicle a lot less, gives you a more quiet ride. So the airflow around the car, and it helps with the aerodynamic of the vehicle.
Cool, man.
As we come to the side right here, you do have the built-in indicators right here. Also, when you put this on at night, the way the lights are designed, and you turn it on, really give it that look so the car definitely stands out from a mile away.
Cool.
Comes with the proximity key option too as well. So if you do have the key fobs in your pocket, you can also come right here, you push on that, it locks and unlocks the door, as you can see right there. One new thing that Genesis are doing now is also have the key card. So like I think Tesla is known for this. So you have a key card you put on here, and it acts like a credit card to kind of get inside the vehicle and also start the vehicle too as well.
Okay. Of course, there is the backup camera back here. And, also, I know there's just this little hidden button.
Yes.
It's kind of, you almost miss it at first glance, but it's nice, simple, one touch, trunk pops open.
Yeah. One of the back design too as well, because the Genesis do come in two different options where you have the 3.3 and a 2.0. On the 3.3, how you know it is a 3.3 has the little sign right here. So on the 2.0, it doesn't have the 3.3 sign too as well.
Awesome.
And one thing we must mention about the Genesis is that, especially here at Genesis of Golden, most of our G70s are all going to be all-wheel drive. So for that Colorado weather, you don't get stuck in the snow.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Okay, cool. I mean, I think the space is pretty good for me. I know the G70s are a little bit smaller typically, but I'm actually not having, any problems with space. I'm 6 foot, pretty average size. So there's definitely enough leg room, everything. And I guess the chairs move up and down too. Oh yeah. Okay. That's cool. Oh shit. Didn't know that, dude. Yeah, so I guess you can fold your mirrors in.
Yes.
That's gotta be not a very common feature, but that's cool that I don't have to actually get out and do it with my hands.
Yeah, and it helps, especially when you're parking in tight spots too as well. You don't want someone to hit your brand new car or just walking by and their hand or something, hit your mirror and you can actually break your mirror. So I love that feature myself. 2 things I recommend to go on here, turn on is this. So we're going to turn on your lane keep assist.
Okay.
So what that is that I just turned on is while you're driving, you might honestly get in this lane and then we merge onto I-70.
Okay.
So while you're driving over a certain speed.
Is that this first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The car, remember we talked about the fog collision, all those safety features and the laser stuff up here that marks the white lines in the road. That is going to help keep you in your lane.
Okay.
If you start to drift, it's going to put you back into very small steering correction.
So it'll actually move the steering wheel for me?
Exactly. So
that's awesome. I don't actually want to try it out, but that's definitely a cool safety feature.
But now it's on, so it feels like the steering wheel is fighting you a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's on right now. So can you feel it? So if you take your hand off the steering just a little bit.
I can feel it, yeah. Wow.
And if you try to go over like this, don't put on your signal. But when you put your signal on it, disconnect that feature. Because you're telling the car that you want to switch lanes.
Yeah.
So if you just go like this and just put it over without your signal, the car will put you back into your lane.
That's so strange. Yeah, no, I can feel it on both sides.
Also, you have the smart cruise control. So if, for example, if we come over here and we hit this button, so we just go, hit smart cruise control, we hit set, we hit set to 50 miles per hour, and we're gonna detect. So if you look up here, it tells you your speed limit, it also tells you there's a car in front of you. So you can take your foot off the brake. I'm sorry, not the brake, the gas.
Let's see.
And the car will speed up and do so as it is set to a certain speed.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. I've actually never used the cruise control before.
Yeah.
I had it in my old car, but it's just so old. I never bothered using any of the technology on it.
Yeah. It's a very useful feature, especially on long trips.
Yeah.
You're driving, you have that, so you don't have to constantly step on your brake and so forth.
Yeah.
This car has 5 different drive modes, which is Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Custom. If we put it in Sport, so like I said, the G70 is, a lot of people consider it to be a sports car. That's the idea, and that's how they design it. So it's not as roomy as the G80, because the G80 is not as sporty as the G70. So I put it in Sport now, and it tunes the suspension and your engine to give you faster acceleration.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I was almost disappointed putting on.
You're
cruise
good. You're
control.
green.
Bad guys. But yeah, no, I really enjoy that.
And also Eco mode too as well. If you wanted to be save more fuel, you can put it in Eco mode to save on that.
Personally, I like just how fast it is. It's. I don't know if it's. I'm sure all the Genesis cars are fast, but the G70 I would imagine is one of the faster ones. Or is it like maybe as a sports car, it's got the highest powered engine type of thing?
I wouldn't say it's the fastest car, but for a fastest car in its segment. So for example, a G70 would be very close in size to Elantra, so Elantra would not be as fast as a G70. A G80 it's kind of a different car to the G70. It's more bigger.
Yeah.
It's not really a sporty vehicle.
Okay.
But for its class, yes, I would agree that it is its fastest.
So right now I'm working with this vented seat. That's always nice on the summer days, especially today when I'm wearing long sleeves and pants. I don't know why I didn't outfit for today, but yeah, no, there's some cool things up here. We got is that a heated steering wheel?
Yeah, so that's a heated steering wheel, and the ventilated seats give you 3 options. So the higher you go, the cooler the seats are going to be. A lot of people reference it as cooling seats or AC seats, however they want to do it, but it's ventilated seats. Because what happened is the same air that is coming through the vents or the same air that comes up through the seats, and it keeps it cool.
Okay.
And your heated seats, of course, in Colorado for those colder temperature, you have your heated seats right there for you too as well. And as we look over here, also have automatic climate control. So instead of manually adjusting the climate inside the temperature inside of the vehicle, you can just hit auto, and it would, based on the temperature outside the car, the computer will figure out the right temperature for inside of the vehicle.
That's awesome.
There too as well.
And this down here, I've seen this a lot in a bunch of the newer cars, but I'm actually not sure how this works. Do you just have to place your phone on it basically? As long as the car's on, it'll charge it?
Yeah, absolutely. So once the car's on and the doors are locked, all you gotta do is put your smartphone. It gotta be a compatible smartphone, it's like an iPhone or Android. You put it right there, and it will charge your phone for you. And actually, it charges the phone pretty fast. And how you know when it's charging, the orange light is gonna pop up right here. And let's talk about some of the technology in terms of what's on the screen. So your navigation and your also comes with your XM radio, your AM radio, your FM radio. And if you want to stream music from your smartphone device, you can also pair that as well to the vehicle via USB or via Bluetooth, and you can do that.
Okay, so I don't have to pair my phone to the car to charge it though, is that?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't. You can just rest your phone here, and but if you want to get for Apple CarPlay, you have to connect it via the USB. And so forth on here too as well. This map, I really like it because it's very up to date. Genesis did a very good job. So as you can see, it has an HD satellite, and what I mean is all the road works, it gives you live traffic updates and stuff like that too as well. So if you go into Colorado Springs, for example, and you put the route in the car, it will tell you where all the road works are, stoplights, all that stuff. So the interface is very good on this vehicle. And the stereo too as well. This car does come equipped with I think around 12 speakers. It has a higher quality speaker, which is a Lexicon, so very good sound system in the vehicle.
Yeah, that's. I'm definitely kind of interested in that. I'm more of I could just drive a car as long as it's got a radio in it kind of guy. So that's pretty important to me. I've actually never heard of that brand, the Lexicon brand, I believe you said. But I can tell just by the design of the speaker face right here in the wall, they look pretty fancy. That's cool. And then they're also built in here. Wow. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, Lexicon has been on for a very long time, and they Genesis, a lot of our premium trim level vehicles would have this type of stereo in the car. And of course, the stereo is fully, you can operate it to where if you want to sound, how you want the sound system, you can adjust the bass, the treble, and things like that to kind of fully customize the sound system to you. And overall, with this car, with this vehicle, you can customize a lot of the settings to you, and I think that's what makes a luxury vehicle. Because when you're spending $50,000, $60,000 on a vehicle, you want to make sure you can customize a lot of features.
I mean, you want it to be your own, right?
Yeah. So
especially if you're buying it for 100,000 miles or 10 years. They're built to last is kind of the gist I'm getting from these Genesis cars.
Well, I hope you enjoy the ride, and hope you We can get you in one.
That was my first experience with the G70 of the brand new 2022 model. And I just want to say thank you again, Ray, for bringing us out and all that information. And I'm sure we learned a lot here. And hey, man, I can't wait to get in it again.
No, absolutely, man. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking the time out to join us today. And again, guys, my name is Ray. If you are in the market for a G70, please feel free to contact me. I'll be more than happy to take you on a G70 or Genesis Experience drive.